Shalom. Hearing the call. Our parasha this week begins with the powerful words Vayikra el Moshe, and he, God, called to Moses. The Torah records 3 distinct occasions when God called out to Moses, each marking the beginning of a momentous task. The first occurs at the burning bush. While shepherding the flocks of his father-in-law Jethro, Moses arrives at Mount Horeb, where a strange sight captures his attention. A bush is engulfed in flames, yet is not being destroyed. He steps forward to investigate this paradox. At that moment, he hears his first divine call. God called out to Moses from within the bush and said, "Moses, Moses," and he answered, "Here I am." And God said, "Do not come any closer." God then entrusts Moses with his historic mission to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. Call number 2 comes at Mount Sinai, just before the giving of the Torah. As the Israelites encamp at the foot of the mountain, Moses ascends. There God calls to him once more. The Lord called to him from the mountain, saying, "So shall you say to the house of Jacob, and relate to the children of Israel." This call marks the beginning of Moses' role as the transmitter of Torah to the Jewish people. And call number 3 appears at the start of this week's parasha, Vayikra. Moses is called to receive the laws of sacrifices in the newly constructed tabernacle, to instruct the people on the dimensions of holiness and purity that will now be part of their lives. Rabbi Elie Munk, father of the late Lady Amelie Jacobowitz, notes that Moses' deep humility prevented him from assuming that he was automatically suited for these monumental roles. God had to explicitly summon him. In fact, some commentators suggest that Moses himself reflected this humility by writing the word Vayikra with a small aleph at the end of the word, symbolizing his continued sense of unworthiness. Hasidic commentators take this idea further. God's call is not limited to Moses. In every generation, he calls upon us. The question is, are we listening? Each of us, like Moses, encounters moments in life where we sense a quiet but persistent call, a mission, a purpose, an opportunity to make a difference. We may feel unworthy or unprepared, yet just as God continued to call Moses, urging him forward, so too does he call out to us. The challenge is whether we will respond. By opening our hearts to that call, we can each find our unique role in bringing holiness, justice and kindness into the world. Shabbat Shalom.